Every deity has a story, like Kali and Sekhmet, and there's another one that are all kind of similar deities. They all have a destroying aspect, and they also have a great mother aspect. So Kali is an aspect of Durga, and this is of course in the Hindu group of deities. And she comes down, destroys everything, and then becomes the great mother. You have to look at the symbolism of what that really means. Coming down to destroy, getting rid of essentially your ego, and then nurturing you and making you grow into something greater. Doesn't that sound very similar to when people say they go into the military, that they break you down to build you back up? It's something like that. Pay attention to what these deities are about. Another deity where you can tell that they're created by the people, Erzuli Freda and then Erzuli Dantor. Those are sisters, and it's actually a triple goddess combination because there's also the mother, which is also an Erzuli. One sister is dark skinned, the other one is light skinned. Freda is light skinned, Dantor is dark skinned, and they have their own little story. Freda, of course, spent time in Europe to come later and almost kind of take her dark-skinned sister's husband. It's like the stories of what was actually happening, especially in Haiti and different areas in the diaspora, what was actually happening. So they started to create deities around it and trying to create great stories around it. And Freda is all about love. And Dantor is too, but it's a different kind of strength. They are helpful deities because the energy that's been imbued into them are about love, are about, Freda's known to be a crier, very weepy, sweet, loves sweet things, all these different things. If you want to work with a deity, study their story. Study their story, understand the context, and start to pull out the symbolism. See what each thing really means. So you want to break it down into what are they really talking about. So like with Freda, Freda is a great example because it's kind of like this light skin, dark skin thing. And so I found that in order for me to actually begin to know her, I actually had to update her story, because if I am a part of that light skin story and I'm feeling her come through, then I need to see her in a deeper way. And now she's working with me. Oya, she's over the marketplace, and she's also over that kind of warrior spirit. Working with her is very interesting because we had to fight. You know, that's an aspect of me that I had to really kind of meld, meaning I kind of had some conflicts within myself and I had to fight. Once we got our fight out, everything's been cool ever since then. So each of these deities have a story, a collective energy. They connect to our ancestors. What deities really are aspects of you. They're aspects of your life. Sometimes it's not just the deities that we know in more ancient cultures. Sometimes it's the people that have come here and have made an impact in recent times. Because in truth, in many ways, they become deities. They represent something, and they hold that information. What we do is we give information to that particular energy, and we are then able, as people, able to tap into it as we need it to grow and become something greater. So these deities are always there because we're connected to it ancestrally. So you might as well tap in and learn and grow. So no matter where you are, if you're Irish, you want to work with those Celtic deities, whichever ones come forth or, you know, kind of bring your attention, it really doesn't matter. The ones that you are attracted to are the ones that you should work with. Look for what's going on in your life. Look for what you're hearing. All the deities that I've worked with, it's like I've heard their name, I've heard something, and then I had to do the research on them, and then I had to find out what they were about, and I could see, oh wow, yes, this actually pertains to what I'm going through right now. And then I start to learn more about them and learn their stories and understand their context, and then see how this energy that my ancestors have essentially imbued and left for me, how do I now activate it and allow it to work for me? And that is what we do for each other as people when we create these deities. It's a collective energy that we all can share. And that magic.